Nagamura's side. Excellent on the ball, excellent off the ball. Such a dynamic player in the attack. Able to occupy all three positions up top. A valuable weapon here at the USL level, and he started knocking on the door for Sporting Kansas City.
First game since May 19th for Carlton Belmar, and somehow those 8 goals still tied for the league lead. Just shows you what a rip-roaring start to the season he had. Colton Storm not side actually in the end, but a gather and an early touch for Christian Herrera as we talk about goalkeepers, young goalkeepers being inexperienced. Alvarez, 20 years old on the other end for Las Vegas Lights, making his second appearance this season. Christian Herrera making his first between the sticks for the Swope Park Rangers.
2 relatively inexperienced goalkeepers today, Carter. Christian Herrera standing all of 6'6". Certainly has the body of a keeper.
Several options here for Las Vegas as this one just about 25 yards out. Mathers runs onto it, trying to go through the wall. It takes a deflection, took all the sting off it. It's an easy take in the end for Herrera.
I like where Mathers' head is at there. Oftentimes you see the wall jump in scenarios like a 3-2 win over first place Real Monarchs. For my money, one of the better players in that game, which was Blackwood. He'll be approaching this game with plenty of confidence and plenty of contentment after his native.
And Chase Minter, who really started the season on the outside looking in, but he's making his 5th straight start for Paulo Nagamura. And this time it's in midfield. We see him operate on the wings, haven't we, Sam? But very versatile player, and I think that has done him favors in terms of playing time here with the Swope Park Rangers.
It certainly has.
That is the official soccer ball of the USL. Popped out to Mendiola, who's cutting in onto his left foot. That's a tasty ball to the back stick. Oh, and perhaps Kobayashi could have squared that one. What a pass from Mendiola. See him make his debut for Las Vegas Light.
Say what you will about the quality of Setsanovic strike, but it did come off of a designed set piece straight off the training ground there, presumably. So all in all, not too bad so far from Vegas, but it's an SPR side that will continue to attack and attack as the day goes on.
And the best form of defense for the Swope Park Rangers this season has been keeping the ball like they're doing now. On that day, coming from 1-0 down to win by a score of 2-1. Here's a good flick on from Ochoa. Can Kobayashi get there? He can. First time strike, Kobayashi crashes.
It's the lethal finish of a veteran is what it is. He puts his laces through that one. Christian Herrera, no chance. And a wonderful response from Las Vegas Lights FC. You can't say enough about what's looking a little exasperated there, but I think you would have to like the way his team has managed the first third of this game. Albeit falling behind, they've responded very
with that wonderful flicked on header. Fascinating matchup to keep your eye on for the remainder of this game as we have moved past the 30-minute mark. Former Chivas USA manager among numerous stops across North America.
Hang it off and then making a run towards goal.
Seen him turn a defender several times in this first half. That was a good spot as well to.
Been a wonderful month for soccer lovers.
Mathers makes a good run into the area. That's a tough angled finish. It's cleared off the line by Barnathan. Mathers did so well. He beat the keeper, but he couldn't beat the backtracking run of Dakota Barnathan. We're back underway as Colton Storm was down on the turf, arguing that struggles on the road of Las Vegas combined with the unbeaten streak for SPR. 14 games dating back to that means Sergei Demanchuk can get us restarted here. Second half underway from Children's Mercy Park. 1-1 the score. Swope Park Rangers and Mendiola charging up the other way now for Las Vegas. He slides in a good pass for Ochoa. Just not enough power behind that shot to really test.
Angel Alvarez thus far this afternoon. He's a little undersized, but making just his second USL appearance last week.
This one stood up in the box. Ochoa charging in.
As I was saying, Carter, last week USL setting a single weekend attendance record, nearly 140,000 fans. In week 14, punching him in for SPR. He'll be climbing that all-time USL chart.
So Belmar gives the Rangers a lead.
Splitting the Las Vegas defense. Heads up movement there, and Seth Sinovic saw it just a little. Juan Cusain certainly made an impression on June 3rd when Sporting KC beat Minnesota United FC 4-1. Cusain was summoned in to the game in that one as a first-half substitute, say, at Peter Vermeer's disposal. It's kind of thrusted Cusain a little bit further forward.
Corner, but it's straight into the arms of Alvarez, who wastes possession for Las Vegas Lights. Park Rangers some breathing room as they look to extend their 14-game home unbeaten streak that dates back to last August. Well, Sam, that's a really interesting point that you bring up, Christian. We actually did a piece with Cusain. Back to that in a moment, because here come the Lights and Eric Avila immediately into the game and immediately getting a shot away.
I think oftentimes what you see keepers try to do is just punch it away, not even trying to corral it cleanly, but just punch those.
Coming off his wonderful US U20 international career, and he played in, we are in the 74th minute. Can the Lights find a way back into
quality or the strengths that he has brought to this SBR team in 2018? 5 goals, 4 assists.
The lineup. First game he hasn't started this season. He's come on for his first sub appearance and really made a huge difference in the second half. There's ball bouncing around the area. Several big collisions in the box as well. A few shouts for a penalty from Las Vegas Lights players, and well, Herrera at the end able to pounce on it, but that was a close one.
He does enough at the end, does Herrera smother the ball.
It's a brave dive there at the end. And around all of those boots flying in the box. This is created. There he is with a curling effort. Shouts for a penalty. Somewhat half-hearted there. And the cross was well overhit as well. An easy gather for the 6'6" Christian Herrera.
Just hasn't quite been Carlos Alvarez's day. We've seen that on his day.
Well, he sprung the attack here, and Ochoa in behind the defense. Ochoa slots it past the keeper. And it's 3-2 Las Vegas Lights back in this.
What a ball downfield, and Sammy Ochoa, we've seen him finish these throughout his career, and this one no exception. The Lights still flickering. They have a lifeline.
Local disagreements from the Las Vegas bench, as it looked like both players had their boots in similar positions there. Belmar challenging for it. Now Blackwood. Kobayashi. Sliding it in behind the back line. Onside, Mandiola taken down. It's a penalty. And a chance for...
Up here. As the through ball comes through, Mendiola gets on the end of it. There's no question that's a penalty, at least from that angle. We're going to see it again. And I think for me, there's enough contact there. The official has made the right decision in giving.
To try and snatch a draw here for Las Vegas. Oh, he tips it forward, and it's off the post!